In this video, we'll talk about the nutritional needs of cats, the truth about byproducts, and the wet food versus dry food debate in detail. The battle of wet versus dry food is not unlike the battles that go on around the human diet. To help you decide what's best for your cat, we'll take a look at what cats need in their diets, define byproducts, and review the pros and cons for wet, semi-moist, and dry cat food. As always, please consult your vet before making changes and do a little of your own research. There are a lot of views and opinions, and it's most important that you do what you feel is best for your cat. We'll add the sources of information for further reading in the description. Your cat's nutritional needs. Cats are obligate carnivores. This means they need the nutrients found in animals to survive, and they don't have the necessary makeup to digest vegetables. Animal protein contains amino and fatty acids that are crucial to your cat's health. As skillful hunters, it makes sense that cats would thrive on an animal diet. Their basic needs are high amounts of animal protein, moderate fat and fatty acids, low carbs, vitamins, minerals like calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, etc., lots of water. Most of your cat's diet should be crude protein and total fat. The average adult cat, weighing 9 pounds and consuming 250 calories per day, should have 12.5 grams of crude protein and 5.5 grams of total fat daily. Kittens need less and nursing cats need much more. The easiest and safest way to determine an exact amount for your cat and her specific needs is to talk with your vet. Meat byproducts and meat byproduct meals explained. Before we look at wet and dry food, let's tackle the whole byproduct situation. This topic is important in how it relates to your cat. First, meat byproducts are not necessarily bad and are just non-meat animal parts, like organs. If your cat was living outside and hunting, she'd likely be eating the byproducts. Grain byproducts and grain byproduct meal are good because your cat wouldn't eat those things in the wild. The Association of American Feed Control Officials, AAFCO, defines meat byproducts as non-rendered clean parts of a mammal, including lungs, spleen, kidneys, brain, livers, blood, bone, partially defatted low-temperature fatty tissue, stomachs, and empty intestines, so no poop. Meat byproduct meal is the dry version of the parts I just mentioned. Meat byproducts and byproduct meals do not include hair, horns, teeth, and hoofs. Thank goodness for that. So why is it called meat byproduct on the label instead of listing what it actually is? Marketing. Food manufacturers don't think you would enjoy reading ingredients like chicken intestines and livers. Meat byproducts and meat byproduct meals are good for your cat if the meat source is high quality and healthy. The best way to ensure good quality is to go with a reputable cat food manufacturer. Wet food. Because it's highly palatable and contains at least 75% water. Wet food is really great for picky eaters or cats that don't drink enough water on their own, like senior cats or cats with kidney issues. It's also ideal for cats with GI issues because it's easier to digest. Plus, it has a long shelf life when unopened. So what's the downside? It's the most expensive type of food, and any uneaten food will dry out and need to be tossed, meaning you can't leave it out for your cat to graze throughout the day. Its composition also makes it hard to portion control. Semi-moist food. Semi-moist checks in at 15 to 30% water, is mid-range in price, and is often more appealing and tasty than dry food. But that's where the pros end. Semi-moist food often contains more sugar and salt than wet or dry food, meaning it's not a good fit for every cat. It's also full of grain byproducts and grain byproduct meal, and your cat doesn't need grain. Dry food. In addition to being very affordable, dry food never dries out, meaning it's ideal for cats that are grazers, and it's also the easiest to portion manage. Dry food is typically coated with animal fat to enhance flavor, which could draw some picky eaters who don't like wet food. On the flip side, dry food contains only 6 to 10% water, which means your cat will have to drink more water if you're feeding her dry food. It's also harder to digest and often contains grain and grain byproducts, unnecessary nutrients for your cat. Conclusion: as with most things, it's really a personal decision and choice. Cats are super sensitive to temperature, odor, texture, and taste. And if your cat has health issues, you'll have a list of other factors to consider when picking a food. Choose cat food that works best for you and your cat, and discuss it with your veterinarian. Many cat parents find a mix of wet and dry food is a great way to give cats added hydration, but also provide nutrition when they're away from home at work or overnight. I have to add that investing in a high-quality water fountain is a good way to supplement a cat's diet that's based primarily on dry food. Cat fountains are the best way to make sure your little feline is always hydrated. Cats are more inclined to hear running water and be drawn to it over the silence of a stationary bowl. In the wild, running water means to them that it's fresh, increasing their chance of survival. Knowing this, a few years ago, we made a fountain that's a cat parent's favorite on social media, the Magic Feline Fountain. It has a high-performing yet super silent 5-layer filtering system that will purify the water your lovely feline drinks on a daily basis. It also comes with a 2-year quality warranty and a money-back guarantee. If, at any time over 2 years, you don't like the fountain, you can return it for free and get a full refund. No fine print and no questions asked. We shipped over 30,000 fountains in the US alone. In case you're interested in knowing more, make sure to click the link in the description. When you purchase our products, you're helping us create more great content for our channel and keep it free for everyone. We want to ensure this channel stays high quality by making improvements in every new video we upload for you. You're also helping cats in need, since we donate part of our revenue through cash and products to feline rescue organizations. You can visit our shop by clicking the link in the description below or by typing mylovelyfeline.com. Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It will help us tremendously. I'll see you in the next video.